and I was so shy. I think I'm still shy, but more confident because dance helped me a lot.
Welcome to Dance Specific Talks. This podcast is made for us dancers, and our goal here is to inspire dancers from all over the world to become better, both on and off the dance floor. We want to provide you with a platform where we dancers can share and learn from each other. So let me introduce to you your host for this podcast, t-zer, and remember as always, by dancers, for dancers.
What's up, party people, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite dance podcast, Dance Specific Talks. This episode, you can hear that maybe the sound quality is a little bit better, and that is because I've now just invested in a new microphone. If you would like to help out and support this podcast, you can also do it by clicking in the link below with Buy Me a Coffee. In this way, you can support me in getting better equipment so that we can listen to these interviews in better quality. Now, today we are going to go all the way to France as we are meeting the popping and Kizomba dancer, no one else than Said. So what do you need to know about Said? Well, he started out dancing in his town of Roubaix in France. He quickly got engaged in the hip-hop culture and have his own crew called Dstreet. They have been almost going for 15 years now, touring, battling, performing, and doing much more. But lately, he has been very, very active in the Kizomba scene as he has started and organized a new concept called the Battle Kiss. We're going to get all of the stories in this interview, so plug in your headphones and listen to what might be the first real interview with Said Dstreet. Welcome to this interview, Said. First of all, Eid Mubarak.
Thank you.
Almost there now. So thank you so much for coming on. You're fasting, you are disciplined, and I have such a respect for you. How has it been to teach, tour, and dance during this Ramadan for you?
Yeah, so thank you first for invitation. I'm really glad to be here with you. Yeah, so during Ramadan, it was more calm for me, I had, I think, 2 workshops. And the first 3 days of Ramadan, I was in Finland. So I didn't fast because I wasn't ready. And it was a lot of classes and I was traveling. So when you travel, you can skip it and do it after Ramadan, these days that you missed. So I didn't fast the first 3 days, and then I started here at home, and I had 2 workshops. When it's just one class or something, it's fine. You can do it. So, and I get some rest. So, yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. And as I said before we started this interview, I have huge respect. I have tried to fast like for one full 24 hours, and I definitely see Ramadan in a different light after that, even just after one day. So I always have a huge respect for dancers that are managing this. So big up yourself, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
So why I am so excited to have you is because for me, you represent a dancing style that is a combination of 2 worlds. We're going to get into it. You come from the hip-hop scene in France, and you have taken the Kizomba scene on a journey. Before you, there wasn't any real battles within the Kizomba scene, and you have
Yeah.
facilitated that. So we're going to get into it and how you got to this point. First of all, as like a little bit of a check-in with you right now, where in France are you located?
So I live here in Roubaix. I don't know if you came.
Yes, I've been
You
there.
came,
For
Battle
people
Kiz.
who have never been there, how would you describe Roubaix?
Roubaix, it's my hometown. It's where everything started for me. So I was born in Algeria, but when I was two, I came here with my family. So I grew up here. So everything here, Roubaix, it's how to say, many people from different culture and country, and a lot of Arabic people. So yeah, I feel at home, you know.
Yeah, you're very proud in your representation. And one of the things that I really liked with your event at the Battle Kiss was that you placed it in Roubaix. So people that has
Yeah.
never been there are coming from different countries just to come to Roubaix and see your home city.
Yes.
It's really,
So yeah,
really
I was proud of that, and I wanted to do some things here. At first, I wasn't confident to do something about Kizomba, for example, in Roubaix, because here it's more about hip hop, about rap music, and something like this, you know. So the thing about Kizomba, I wasn't sure, and even on this location, you saw that it was kind of garage, kind of underground thing, you know. So, and I say yes, let's do that, you know, because here it's more about hip hop, and let's bring Kizomba on this atmosphere, you know.
yeah.
So it was fine.
Yeah, and to get to like where you before Kizomba and all of that, let's talk about the D Street. Let's talk about your crew. So
Yeah.
I saw a video from like 2014, maybe. How long have you had this crew?
Wow, it's like I started to dance hip hop since two, 2005,
Yeah,
2005. I
2005.
started there, and then I was just going to classes to learn, you know. And then with my friends from Roubaix, we decided to make this group. So we said, okay, let's do our own crew. So we call it Dstreet, and we are still together until now, you know. So yeah, it's we decided around 2008, I think. Yeah, to create this group from zero, from nothing, you know.
That is crazy. It's almost been 15 years for you guys in this
Yeah, yeah.
crew, and you're four members, right?
No, we are more. We
Oh,
are
you're
more.
more. Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
it started with a few, and now how many people are you?
So basically, we are five people. We were more, you know, but some of them they stopped. So we were five to continue everything, and there is two. One of them he stopped completely, and the other one he decided to go in another way, and with other project with other crew. So yeah, we were around seven, and then five we continue to work together and to do many things. So we decided to create this group as a friend, you know. So just to train together, to create some show performance, to go to the battles, you know. So because we were crazy about that. So then we decided to go to compete on the battles everywhere in France and then in Europe. And so we decided to do that and to represent our city and to represent our crew. So that's why my artist name is Cie Dstreet, because I kept this until now and until the end, you know, forever. So Dstreet, it's my family's, you know, my second surname, my everything, you know, because everything started with G Street for me.
Yeah. And for people that don't know what styles you did, I've seen popping, I've seen a little bit of locking, but it feels like popping, waving, isolation was mostly kind of your expressions. Was it a multi-styled crew or did you focus mostly on popping?
No, it's a multi-style crew. The thing is, we were on this group, we were two popping dancers. But I think you saw me with Momo Pop, with Marwan, with and maybe another one. This is came after. This came after, But before that, we are multiple style. Like we were two popping dancer and one house dancer, one hip hop new style, and three b-boy,
Oh,
break
wow.
dancer. So then we all have our own style. I mean, we developed our own style, and the thing is, when we dance together, it's something like all style. We mix everything, and everyone bring his thing, So it makes something really nice.
This is so interesting because in my first crew, we also had like one style each. And so
Yeah,
I was the crumper dance hall girl.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then the next person was the breaker and the next was the popper. But because we performed and battled as a crew, we all had to learn all styles.
yes,
At a little bit so we could do all the shows. So if there was a popping part of our show, everyone had to do popping, including me. So I can also see how maybe your trainings were the same. Like suddenly there's a b-boy music and you need to perform and battle and freestyle on breaking music. And the next is
yeah,
house. And everyone had to be able to do their own styles also on different music. Is that how
yeah.
your sessions worked as well?
Yeah, something like this. First, when I started, I was interested by breaking, because it's more visible, it's more acrobatic dance. So I was really impressed by that. And then when I started to try locking and popping, I felt in love with popping, it touched me, because music, because moves, because it's sensation dance. I can say something like this. You have to feel it, So I was more about that. And then I was working and tried different style, hip hop, new style, house dance. I tried breaking, everything, And the thing is, in our group, we all can dance a bit other styles, but we are not really good in that, I can say. But when we do like choreography, for example, we can all do it,
Yeah.
So this is, and when we train together, so yes, it's, for example, breaking music time. So we have to train on this music and popping, and then we change and we change. And sometimes, for example, my friend B-Boy, he can give me something from his style, I can give him something from my style, and we try to push ourselves together like this,
Yeah, to increase the level. And in
Yeah,
every crew, you also have different roles. So not only the styles, but somebody is the person who cares about technique. Somebody is the one caring about musicality. Somebody
yeah,
is doing all the shows, the mixtapes, the editing.
yeah.
So who were you? What role were you in your crew?
For me, I can say I was, I will not say manager, but something like this. I will say, okay, guys, let's go to this. Okay, guys, they call us for that, And yeah, I was like this too. I was managing everything, like even about when we have practice, when we have to do rehearsal, have to find the room, studio, and everything, So I was more about that. And I have two of them. They are like DJ. They also play DJ on during the battle, and one of them he's more like okay, he has more experience. So sometimes when we work about show, we say okay, you will not dance now, you will just watch, and say what you can see, what is wrong, what is good, So yeah, for me, I was more about managing something.
You know what? I could almost tell because you're an organizer today. So I was like, they must come from somewhere. And normally,
Yeah,
if you have organized a hip hop crew where people are like coming from different parts of the city, you have to find rooms for free all the time to
yeah,
practice, and youth clubs and schools and gymnastics halls. It's a part of hip hop culture in a way. So I could almost tell that you were the organizer of the crew.
yeah, yes,
So when I think about also foundation and this chosen family that you're talking about, your crew is your chosen family. Now it's easy for people to look at you as like, oh, he's this famous Kizomba dancer, whatever. But how did you start? Because if you're in a hip hop crew, you're busy with so many things. When did you get inspired to start with couple dancing?
yeah. So yeah, before to start, yeah, I was like with my group. We did so many battles. I organized also so many battles, and we had our own battles, Dstreet contest. So it was one of the biggest competition here in France, and especially here in my region, it was the biggest one. And I worked with Negin because I saw you did the interview with him.
Yeah.
So he came to Roubaix to judge the battle. And yeah, so we had this every year. And also we had smaller battles. And then we were performing, doing battles and everything. And also about music, because you asked me to talk about music. And about music, I listen different styles, everything I can enjoy in every music. I can find something. So the thing is, I was going to vacation, and the thing is, I was looking for some music like reggaeton, dancehall, something like this. I was on that mood at that moment. So I was looking on YouTube, try to find some new music for my vacation, and I found Kizomba music, but I didn't notice that it's Kizomba. I thought it's dancehall, kind of reggaeton or something like this. So I liked this, and I was searching and find more. So I was listening this a lot, and one day after vacation, I came here with my friends. We decided to go to bar to drink something, to have some shisha or something like this. And then there we changed the bar after the party because they closed. And the owner said, sorry guys, we don't have a DJ, so you can put your own music. So I said, okay, let me put my music. I put Kizomba music. And one of my friends, she was not hip hop dancer or something. She was Kizomba dancer, but I didn't know anything about that. So she told me, you know Kizomba, you dance Kizomba. I said, what is that? She said, your music, it's Kizomba. I said, oh, really? I don't know. For me, it's reggaeton or dancer. She said, no, it's Kizomba music. So you can dance that? I said, I didn't know even about Kizomba dance. So then she said, okay, she tried to show me something. So I tried a bit. And then I said, okay, it's interesting, So she told me, come with me. Sunday, there is party here in Lille because, I live in Roubaix, but there is Lille. It's really close, 10 minutes. So I went to Lille to this party, and I arrived there. I opened the door. They say, okay, go downstairs. And I went there. It was kind of, I don't know how to say.
Like a basement?
Yes, something like this. And I arrived there and I saw everyone dancing, really cool, really calm atmosphere, really nice music. And I felt like relaxed, really peaceful, relaxed. And I said, wow, it's really nice. And I just sat there and I was watching all the party. And then I started to go to some classes to learn a bit. and I fall in love with Kizomba because I don't know. First, because music. This music touched me a lot. Today I listen a lot of Kizomba music, more than everything, you know. So yeah, I really like this. I love this dance, and it was also good kind of challenge for me because when you dance hip hop, you dance solo, and when you dance solo, it's not the same, you know. You just care about you and your body and your moves, you know. And then this time, I had to dance with a girl, and I have to lead her. I say, whoa, it's another game, you know. So it was really interesting for me. So that's why, and then I was going to party every day, and I was doing like my hip hop class because I had the regular classes here. My hip hop class. After that, shower, up, get ready, and go directly to party Kizomba, and it was every day like this, and just for fun at first, you know. And then I started to be more and more, and then I decided to do something. But yeah, before that, it was hip hop, battle, fight, and we were with the group. You know, everyone has his own style. So, for example, I compete in popping. My friend support me. He compete in breaking. I support him. It was like this every weekend, and training all the week like this. And then when I started Kizomba, I started to do half half. You know, like I kept my work and my performances, going to battles and everything. But after that, I could go to Kizomba party because Kizomba party it's more night, so it's finished late. So I had time to go, for example, to battle. I don't know, in Paris. In I came to Netherlands many times and Germany or something. Go home, just change and go to Kizomba party. It was
Wow.
like this. It was
Wow.
running every day, but I really enjoyed this time, you know.
Yeah, and see where it took you, you know, like it's insane because I can relate to your story so much. And as you said, like it was the music at first, and I was like, whoa, like this is amazing. What are we supposed to do to this music? Because it's not salsa, it's not bachata, and
No.
it's not dancehall. So like what is this? And so I can relate to exactly what you're saying. And it's also interesting how you describe yourself as like when you are a hip hop dancer, you think about individual or group. And when you are in couple dancing, you suddenly have to translate what you're hearing to someone else.
Yes.
And the beautiful part with that is like, I feel maybe you can also relate to this. I feel like I've been like an exploding bomb for hip hop, for dance hall. Like my energy has been from in to out. And
Yeah.
with Kizomba, I feel like I have to turn all of that into a connection. And that
Yes.
is like kind of what creates the magic. And it was really hard for me in the beginning to not explode on Kizomba, but to start going inwards and be like, okay, I can express without making a power move out of every single step.
Yeah. It was the same, you know. I was in hip hop training or something like wow, like this, and then I went to Kizomba and I had to control this energy inside, and this is what I find like it's interesting because when you dance with I mean Kizomba, it was for me like inside, more inside, you know, inside yourself, inside your connection with your partner, you know. So it was like this, and so for me, yeah, it's more inside. Now with Urban Kiz, you can also explore a bit, you know, and open and show, you know, the energy. But it's like this. Sometimes it's more connection inside. Sometimes you can open up and, you
Yeah.
know, explore a bit and then go again in the connection. So this is what I really, really like.
Yeah. I think it's also interesting because it's in hip hop sometimes I feel like it's really like okay, we express what's on in the lyrics or what's the beat is telling me to like go full out, you know? Whereas sometimes I feel like Kizomba, and especially for me, Urban Kiz, also maybe for you, it's more like a part of my inner poetry is coming out. Like I feel like I'm transitioning also a little bit from I used to show outwards, and I start feeling that maybe it's an age thing too, that I'm like, actually what matters is the moment and whatever happens in this moment rather than if 200 people see it.
Yeah,
So I used to be so focused on shows, and with this I feel like I do a little bit of a moment show every time with whoever I'm dancing with. And when I see you dance, and also when I dance with you, because we have had the pleasure to dance throughout the years
yeah,
as well, I almost feel like you are a bit poetic in your dance. Like it's really taking, as a follower, I feel like you take me on a journey, and that you have a tendency to block out the people around us. I feel like when I dance with you, I don't see the other people. And that's something because your energy is very, very present in the moment. And that's how I feel when I dance with you. And it must be a bit hard because you usually have a queue of ladies that are like waiting for you. And to just block that out and not get stressed and not get like, oh, I have 10 women that are standing and judging my every move, and
yeah.
just block that out and create a moment just for me and you. I think that that's a skill, and I don't really know how you think about it or how your thoughts are about this moment poetry situation that you do.
Yeah, so for me, the thing is, as I said, it's inside, and music. Uh, yeah, when I dance with someone, doesn't matter who is around, doesn't matter how many people is around. The thing is, just I want to be connected to my partner, so to enjoy and share with my partner at that moment. So yeah, I just turn off everything and just try to feel the connection and the music. So that's all, and just try to travel together. So the thing is, some people sometimes they told me, okay, when we see you dancing on the party, you are focused or something like this, you don't smile or something. I said it depends. For sure I'm focused because I'm inside, I'm on the music and my connection. And sometimes I even saw some people, they look at me sometimes, because you can dance and then you meet someone by your eyes. So this person sometimes they make something like this, smile, smile, and I say, why? For that moment, I didn't feel that I want to smile, because I don't know. Sometimes they told me, smile, smile, and I say, listen to the music. This music don't give me this energy to smile, because sometimes it can be like, that this hard Urban Kiz, like really strong, like it's like the war. So I'm I'm like with this energy. And sometimes it's music really calm and kind of sad music. So I say, I don't want to smile now. And sometimes, yes, sometimes the music that they can give you this mood to smile, because yeah. So yeah, for me, I just try to first be with connection with partner and music. This is the most important, and try to to share my feelings. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think it's super super nice to hear you explain it, because again, when we see dancers from the outside, we see their body express, but to hear your voice talk about this is different. And I am like kind of curious to know, maybe if we look back to where you come from, like your family, maybe your parents or your grandparents or siblings, do you think that the way you see or feel music comes from someone in your family, that there's influences from there? Or do you feel like everything that has to do with music comes from you being involved in hip hop?
So I think many things, the thing is, I had so many challenges when I came in France with my mother because about my father, I don't know him until now, he's still alive, but we are not connected. And I had so many challenges with my families. When we came here in France, it was really hard, and especially for my mother. So, and I'm someone, and I was so shy. I think I'm still shy, but more confident because dance helped me a lot, So I was so shy, and I tried many things here when I was a child. I tried to do box, I tried to play football, I tried many sports, And when I discovered dance, I say, okay, this is what I want, because I felt like I can share my feeling. I can use this energy inside, use this, all what I have inside, just with moves and expression. And, so it helped me a lot. And I was really, really shy. I remember my first class, dancing class, it was hip hop. I arrived in the class, and the teacher started to show the moves. They started to move, and I was blocked like this. I was looking, and my friend told me, move, move. I said, cannot. I was shaking, and I was really, really shy, And always when I start to dance, for example, popping and then Kizomba, I felt like I was always with my friends and people around me, always the last one. Like, I don't feel that I have talent, because people, they can have just talent and they will be really good, And I don't feel that I have talent. But what I know, when I want something and I feel something, I will work hard to get it and to do what I want. So I felt that I was always the last one. And then I say, okay, doesn't matter. With work, you can be the first one. So just believe in yourself and do what you want with heart, with passion, and you can do it, So then I was thinking like this, and I worked really hard, even more than my friends, I have my friend popping dancer. He's still my friend and my partner. We did so many battles together, and even Just Debout, we qualified for the world final. Wow. We won Just Debout in Netherlands,
Oh, so cool.
So this guy, he was really talented when we started. So I was training more than him, like double or triple, because for him it was more easy. Just come, he dance, doesn't matter what he does, it's amazing. And me, it wasn't the same. And when we started to make our first performances or improvisation in front of people, I remember people were laughing on me. Oh, look at him. And I saw this by my eyes, and it touched me a lot, And I was going home, I wanted to cry. I said, but doesn't matter, they can laugh. I love it. I just love it. So just do it, So then I worked really hard. So all this, and then I arrived to Kizomba. In Kizomba, I felt a bit the same, like I wasn't the first one. People, they saw my friends first, And I say, okay, it doesn't matter, just believe in what you're doing and do it with heart, and that's all, So it was always like this, and now I feel proud to. It's never finished, We are still going forward, But I feel proud to be here and to continue and to develop this thing that I'm doing. I don't know how to call it, but I feel that I'm doing something me, you know. So I talked too much, maybe.
No, no, no. This is great, I just wonder, like, what your mom that saw you from that you were this shy boy, seeing you now, so many years later, touring the world with dancing. What does she think about everything?
So yeah, it's special about my family, you know. So they are proud because they saw me started from zero. And also, for example, my brothers, they saw me that they saw people laughing on me. They saw when I started, they saw people talking in bad way on me. They saw many things. So they felt this, you know. And today they saw what I'm doing, like traveling everywhere and going to all festivals and, you know, developing my things. They are really proud. And my mother, she came to see me during performances, and she was really, really proud and happy because I told you we had so many challenges and problems when we came here. It was really hard for us. And my mother, when she saw this, she was really proud, you know. But yeah, about Kizomba, I don't really talk to my mother about this, you know, because in my culture it's special, you know.
Yeah.
So she knows that I'm working as a professional dancer. She came to watch me. She knows, you know, but about Kizomba, I'm not talking that much with her, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's different. And I think for people with different cultures, it's also like, first of all, yeah, it's like, it's we are dancing with the opposite gender, but also
Yeah,
like dance as a career. Like, when are you gonna grow up? When are you gonna get a real job? So it's also about different opinions about dancers, and especially of what we're doing, and like what's going to happen if you get a wife, like, are you going to be able to
yeah.
continue, so I think it's interesting to see Kizomba taking bigger space and how that changes in different countries, because I talked with people from Indonesia, where they also have both Muslim but different religions, and like, how are they viewing this dance? And it's just interesting. So thank you so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you. And something, you know, um, because you talked about, yes, to get married and everything, my mother, she told me many times about that. When you will get married, because it's time, look your brothers and everything, you know. And I said, please, I have to feel it. Don't talk to me about that. When it will be the time, I will tell you. And for me, uh, I say I'm doing what I really love, you know, and I say I have this opportunity to work on that, you know. So I will not refuse. I will go forward when it will be time to get married. When I will find this person who can understand me, it will be the time. But now I don't think about that. I'm just going forward, doing what I love, you know,
Yeah.
and also about work. Before to start to work as a professional dancer, my mother, she told me, okay, I was working, you know, I was working here in Roubaix with, I don't know how to call this in English, animation with kids. I
Okay,
was doing
okay.
this, and then I started to grow on this with here with the community. I mean, and the thing is, then I start to dance, and then I start to teach, and then I start to make performance with my hip hop company. So we start to be on theater show, TV show, many things we did. So I said to my mother, okay, now I'm working as a dancer. So she said, really? You know, she didn't really believe on that, you know. But when she came to theater show to see the performance, to see how it is and everything, she understood. And then she was happy, you know, about that. And I told her, Mom, what I want to do in life is to work on something that I really love. Like this, I can work long time and I can be happy, you know. So then she understood that, and today it's everything fine. She knows everything. She's proud and happy, and yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so different with family, right? Like we love them,
Yeah,
and it's hard sometimes to explain, and to it's impossible to try to take them into our world sometimes. So yeah, thank you again for sharing that. It's very precious to hear about, how you're talking and how you are like convincing them that you're doing what you love, because that's
yeah.
essentially it, right? And when you stepped into the Kizomba scene and you got more into it, did you have difficulties to create real connections, as in real friends within the Kizomba compared to within the hip hop?
Real connection about
Like
you mean friend?
friendships? Yeah, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So the thing is, when I started to go to Kizomba, I didn't how to say assume this. Like I didn't say to my people, to my friends, that I'm dancing Kizomba now. Because I don't know, I felt a bit shy about that. And to tell them, guys, I'm dancing Kizomba now, I'm leading ladies. So even my hip hop group, they didn't know. So I was going, but I said nothing. And sometimes after show or after battles or something, my friends, they saw me like going really fast. And they start to ask me, why you are living really fast now? Because normally we go to eat together, we go to take time before to go home. I say I have something to do, and they left. Always like this. Then they start to ask me, and then one day I say, okay. I was on rehearsal with my friends. I say, guys, you know what? I start to dance a new dance, na na na. And I say, it's Kizomba. They say, oh, really? Oh, it's cool, na na na. We want to see, na na na. And so I show them how it is. They say, yeah, it's cool. And then we didn't really talk. So I was just going to, and after show or something, I say, okay, guys, I have to go. They say, Kizomba. So then I went to party and everything. And when I started to, I started to have like friends there, because some of them, you talk with people and then you say, okay, I come from I'm dancing hip hop and blah, blah. So then you start to talk with people, to dance with people. And even I was really, really shy. This was my problem. I was really shy to invite someone. I was like a girl. Because normally you go, you invite, and you dance. And I was just going on the party and sitting like a girl and watching. And some party, I didn't dance at all, just watching. And some girl, they came to me, they say, okay, why you don't dance? I say, I want to dance, but I'm shy to invite. Why? I said, because I don't know. Maybe I will invite you. Okay, maybe you will say yes, but maybe you don't really want to dance with me because you don't want to dance with me, any reason you don't want. I say, but maybe you will just say yes because you don't want to say no. Or if someone say no to me, I will feel really, really bad, like I feel myself going down, like I don't know. So I was just waiting, and then people, they start to know me here and here. So girls, they start to come to me to invite me, So step by step, it was like this, and I start to have friends there, and also I bring some hip hop friends there. You know, for example, Momo Pop. He was Momo Pop. I don't know if you remember him. This short guy with the
maybe
glasses, maybe. Yeah. So this guy, he was first my hip hop student, and then he improved. He started to dance with me. We start to perform together. I bring him with me in Kizomba. He started to dance Kizomba. So, and I have other friends. They stopped dancing now, but they were from hip hop. They came with me, and also when I met Marwan, he came here because he's not from Lille. He was from Tunisia. He come here, and then I met him in hip hop. I met him in battle. I was dancing. I was doing a competition battle against one of the most famous Parisian popping dancer. So he recorded the video on my battle. He sent me, and then we started to talk. I invited him to come to my studio. We start to be friends, to dance together, to train, and then I said to him, "Okay, I will go to Kizomba party." He said, "I know how to dance a bit bachata, salsa, and it was SBK party." So he came with me, and then we started to dance together. Like we start to go always together. We start to be taxi dancer together.
Oh, nice.
So it was like this. So I had like people around me. And even Kizomba people, they came to see me on performances or battles sometimes because they knew that I was dancing hip hop. So I invited them. I said, "Okay, I have performance, or I have battle," and they came. And it was like this,
Yeah.
So, and even hip hop dancer, they start to know some Kizomba dancer because they came to performance, to battles. It was like this.
I really, really like that. And it really takes us into the concept, because not only did you enter the Kizomba scene, but you created a completely new concept, which is the Battle Kiss. And the first time I got to experience the Battle Kiss was 2019 at Saturday's Kizomba Festival. And I remember me and my partner Melly competed, and we came second place together with our awesome other Dutch dancers, Dwayne and Gabby, that won. And I just remember feeling so home. Like I just felt that like, oh, okay, this is different from other Kizomba competitions because it's really in a battle shape that we know. And because, you spin the bottle and you have the three judges and they're pointing just like home, What made you go from just dancing Kizomba to, oh, I'm actually gonna do this event? Was it because you wanted the people from different scenes to know each other, or what was your reason to even organize the first Battle Kiss?
About that, it's also cool story, because when I started to dance Kizomba and I started to know Kizomba people here in Lille, I asked them, "Guys, I need to know, there is any Kizomba battle, or how it works here in this Kizomba community, how it works about competition? There is battles, because for us, we are crazy about battles, and we did battles everywhere in the world, and I want to see that. I was curious to see that in Kizomba, And they said to me, "No, we don't have battles like you, like in hip hop, We have competitions, And then I've heard about Olympiad, about this famous, and the first one, Shamalo, he won this.
The Africa Dansar.
Africa Dansar,
yeah.
Africa Dansar, and I've heard about these competitions, But before Laurent started to do kind of battle, because for me it's not really with the battle rules, So, but when he started to do this, I did Battle Kiz before. I invited Valer and Steffi, Shamalo, he was my first judge. And I was looking, I was watching, searching in internet, everyone. I was asking people, there is any Kizomba battles? They said no. And I didn't find anything. The only one thing that I found, it's, for example, when Ena and Moon, they did a demo together. Like one by one. They told me it's kind of battle. Okay, but it's like performance. It's not this competition, So it looks like battle because you go one by one. Okay, it's like performance, but it's not competition. It's a demo. It's just a demo, So then I say, okay, I want to see that. When I will have opportunity to do something, or to bring something, or to organize something, this is what I want to do. So I kept it in my mind, and I was just dancing. And then one day I decided, because I started to be taxi dancer, and then I felt like I can do something. I can do something. I'm dancing every day, all night with everyone. I start to feel that I'm improving, and I say, okay, I want to step forward. So then I started to teach, and in the same time as I was taxi dancer, I started to go to some festivals. I was teaching there, and also, yeah, also what pushed me to try something is when I arrived to Kizomba, I felt like it's easy world. Everyone say I'm teacher, I'm teacher, I'm teacher. This one is teacher, teacher. And I said to people, so here in Kizomba, everyone is teacher, everyone is someone. I felt like this. Everyone with who you talk, he said I'm teacher and na na na. And also I dance also hip hop. Everyone say that. But when you see, I say hip hop, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. I will not judge, but you got me, I think.
Yeah.
So, and then when I start to feel like I can do something, I say, okay, I will take it as a challenge. I will try to do something, and I will see if I can grow up. Become like teacher, artist, international, something like this. It was like challenge for me. I say, okay, I'm dancing hip hop. I'm professional. I have my company. I won battles, everything. And now I want to see in Kizomba if I can do something. So I take it as a challenge. So then I started to teach. I started to go to some festivals to teach and to perform there. So after that, I had the opportunity to organize something here in Roubaix, because this location that you came, I was working with them about events. I was organizing battles, performance show. I was teaching there. It's still my second home. Always I can go to practice there and everything. And I developed like a big schedule with the training. People can come to train. They have studio every night. We have classes. We organized. I organized with the team project. I bring my students. We went to Cambodia, Thailand, to New York, to Montreal, to different country and everywhere in Europe. And I bring them there to make performance and to share experience with another crew. So I was working like this on this location. So then they asked me, they saw that I'm dancing Kizomba, but I didn't tell them because I was a bit shy about this. But they start to see because I start to share some video. And they asked me about that. They say, okay, if you want, we can do something about Kizomba. You have the location. We can organize party or something. I don't know. We don't know how it works. I say, okay, I know. We can start with party. And I was with my ex-partner and girlfriend, Camila, from Lille. So I talked to her a lot about all this project, about battles, about Battle Kiz. And I said to her, I will organize something, party, maybe with battle, I don't know. And she pushed me. She said, okay, do it. It's the right moment. It's now. Try. Maybe it will be crazy. I think, she said, I'm sure it will work, So she pushed me. She gave me more motivation because, when you try something new, you are like, sometimes you have some doubt, So then I said, okay, let's do that. And then I did the first Battle Kiz and it was amazing. And people were, wow, it's amazing. I invited Shamalo as a judge, Valère and Steffi, and one hip-hop dancer from my crew, Moustik. So they were judge and we did this competition and it was amazing and exactly how I wanted. And the thing is, before Kizomba, I was doing okay. I was traveling with hip-hop, doing battles, but I could not talk in English. My friends, yes, but not me. And I was really shy. And when I went to hip hop battle, for example, in Germany. I was in Japan. I was everywhere. I wasn't someone talkative. I was like
in the cipher.
my battle and go to the hotel and stay with my friends. And if someone tried to talk to me, I ask my friend to translate. It was like this. But it wasn't good because you feel blocked. You cannot meet people. You cannot share. And this is something important when you dance. And then when I started Kizomba, I felt okay. I start to teach. I have to talk in English, and especially when I start Battle Kiz, because you need MC. When I organized my hip hop battle during these 15 years, I've never take the microphone to do the animation during the battle. I always paid someone for that. It was impossible for me to take the microphone and to talk, even in French. Then when I started Battle Kiz, I said, but now I have problem. I need MC. But I want to do it really good. So how to do it really good? I need someone who knows about Kizomba, someone who knows about hip-hop battles, the rules, everything, So I said, what to do? I don't have someone like this. And I felt I have to do it by myself. So it was first and second one, it was in French. It was okay. I said, okay, just don't be shy, just go. Be confident, you can do it. You know about Kizomba, you know about hip hop, so it's fine. So I took the microphone and I was like crazy. And after that, I was like, wow, it was amazing. I felt this energy, I felt this power, I felt this that I can motivate people, I can give energy to competitor. I was, wow, it's amazing. Okay, I will continue like this. And then I was in Russia. First Battle Kiz in Russia, and about English it was disaster. And I say, oh my God, how I will do it, And I have my friend in my hip hop group. He is my mentor. I can say, like, he's pushing me always when I have problems in life or in dance. I will always talk to him. And he's like my big brother and say, okay, can do that, don't think, just big up Moustik is someone really important for me.
Nice.
And I said to him, bro, I have to do Battle Kiz in Russia, my English is disaster, what to do? He said, bro, just go and do it with the minimum that you have. And he said, dance is universal. So at the end, people, they will understand you. They will follow you and you can do it. So I said, okay, let's try. I arrived there and I saw Jojo, Guani, Laurent Ishu, DJ Snake, Cie, Nice Life, all these big names of Kizomba. Okay, like this. And I was in the circle with the microphone. I was like this, my God.
Oh my God.
It was really hard. But always in life, I was like this. When I was on this kind of situation, I say, just go, just do it. Doesn't matter, just do it and then you will see. And I did it and it was amazing. Atmosphere, everything was amazing. And all people, they came to me, wow, my God, really nice concept, And some artists, they came to me, they say, this concept is amazing. And if you improve just a bit your English, it will be perfect.
Yeah.
And even Ronnie Sala, I did it in Italy, the same. He came to me, he said, bro, you have something amazing. You improve a bit your English and everything will be crazy.
Yeah.
And then I start to learn, like this, talking with people. Okay, I'm shy. I don't have a good English, but I have to. So I talk with people. I start to step by step. You have to improve everything. And then I did it. So my goal, it was because I wanted to see battles like hip hop in Kizomba. I was really curious. And I knew that with Urban Kiz, it's a good match,
Yeah.
because Urban Kiz, okay, everyone has his own meaning about Urban Kiz, and there is big debate about Urban Kiz, Kizomba fusion, and anything. But for me, it's just simple. For me, it's just uh, the next step of Kizomba. I can say they developed steps and music. Someone call it Urban Kiz, and doesn't matter. But I feel about music, Urban Kiz music, there is kind of connection with hip hop music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel that there is connection.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, and Urban Kiz steps and all these things, all these new styles and with bougie moves and everything, I say there is a good match here. We can do it, So I wanted to see this. I was just curious, and it was also a challenge to try something, and I did it, and I was really happy, and I'm proud of that, and I try to continue to develop it. And the thing who was really sad for me, it was when COVID came. It stopped me because I was going up and up with this concept. I did Battle Kiz in so many countries, and I was going to do the world final with all the winners. So I was preparing something really amazing. I was sure everything was ready, and one day before, boom.
Yeah, I was gonna be there too. I was looking forward to just come and support the event and also maybe even compete. But yeah, it's interesting to also see how fast it went, because from 2019 it was like people just started to know Battle Kiz more and more and more, and then 2020 came. We were competing for the Team Netherlands in Roubaix, and we were like, okay, cool, this is going to be like the explosion year, where we see more crew battles and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you at least had a few years to plan your next move, because now I really want to hear, what is your future vision for the Battle Kiz? What are you doing right now, and where are you going with this concept?
Yeah, so just something. It's when I started. I started with one party and with Battle Kiz, okay, and then when I finished this, I saw people start to talk. There is a Battle Kiz, and some video on the social media and everything. So I was thinking, okay, it's now I have to do the second edition, but not next year. It's too long. Yeah. So, and even, I will not say in Kizomba, but in artistic world, people, they try to do something new. They try to find something new. They try to be inspired by something. So I say, okay, I have to develop it now, because if I wait, someone will do it and will push it, and then it will be late for me. So I say, okay, let's do it now. So just 2 months after, I did the second edition. And then after this second edition, it was bigger and more crazy. So it was when Dwayne and Gabi, they won in Roubaix, first time when they came. And then I say, okay, I start to work with festivals. I was booked in some festivals, and I proposed this to the organizer. Okay, I said, okay, I'm coming, but I have my new concept. I want to do it in your festival. We find a deal. We agreed about something. Boom, and I started to do it everywhere in different festivals. And one of the best was in Netherlands, because the level, because the atmosphere, I don't know, everything was amazing, So, and so about the future, I tried also to develop Battle Kiz in different categories. So, for example, I did it in Urban Kiz, couple versus couple. And then I wanted to see it with teams, So I did first edition. I say, okay, I have to find one team. And I also sometimes want to compete, because I love that. I love competition. I love battles. I love performance. I really love that, because it's for me the moment where I can really share my everything, So I was, okay, this time I want to dance. So I invite my friend, he is hip-hop dancer, and he's really amazing, So I invited him. I said, okay, bro, can you do the MC? This time I want to dance. And I explained him, I showed him something. He said, okay, easy, I can do that. And then I invite one team from Belgium. And I say, okay, to my friends, okay, let's do team together. So we did it like this. So we did the first team versus team, and it was really nice. It was a small party. It was during the week on Wednesday, something like this, but it was really nice. And I like this because I wanted to say, okay, now we saw about couples and how it can be with more couples in the same team. You can change partner, you can make choreography, you can create crazy things, So I said, okay. So we did the first one, and the second one, I invited you, Netherlands. So I remember it was also amazing against Paris team. It was crazy. And so people really like it. And they told me, wow, this is also something amazing, So I did it just 2 times. But now I'm still thinking because it's a lot of works, between your own bookings as a teacher and also your bookings with Battle Kiz and also you as an organizer.
Yeah.
It's really hard, So I try to find time, and even I'm thinking about I need a big team about that because I cannot do everything by myself, Yeah.
I was about to say, I will send you my host reel after this interview. Don't worry about it.
Yes, with big pleasure. Because I cannot do everything by myself. It's so many things to do. So, and the thing is, also I did Lady Style Battle in November. So I did it here in Roubaix, and we did also with a concert with Mika Mendes and Gilles Semedo. And also the battle, and it was festival and parties, workshops. So it was also amazing part of Battle Kiz, like we can develop that,
Yeah.
And and also I'm still thinking what I can develop, but it's already big work, team battles, couple, Urban Kiz, and Lady Style.
Yeah.
And I wanted men's style, because for me, I dance this also men's styling. It's also important for us as a leader. Yeah. So the thing is, I want to do it, but I don't see so many men's style. But I want to develop it. I want to push it. Maybe it can motivate, and also we will have surprise about people. And this is what I like in battle, it's surprise. That's why I say, because for example, in Olympiad, they listen the music before, so they cut the battle, people waiting, listen the music. It's concept, it's nice, But for me, I wanted to keep this atmosphere on this circle, like we cannot stop that. And also about music, I ask always the DJ, if you have exclusive song, put exclusive song.
Yeah.
Because if you use only the music that everyone knows, I don't know, for me there is no surprise. For example, we will put this, always take this example, LG and this Loco, pull up.
Yeah.
This music, everyone knows this music, and it's an amazing music. But there is no surprise.
Yeah.
So you will dance, pull up is coming, and Pshuf is coming. We know we will do it with you.
Yeah.
So, and I like surprise when you don't know the music. And also for us in hip hop battle, it's like this.
It's freestyle. That's exactly what it is.
You like or you don't like, doesn't matter. You have to dance. It's the time, So this is what I wanted to see. In Battle Kiz. So to keep this atmosphere, this energy from battles, and this surprise, because I love surprise, So
We're gonna
So
have to
yes,
talk. We're gonna have to talk because
yeah,
it's so interesting to see what can be done. There's so many variations, and there's so many ideas you can put because we have seen Seven to Smoke battles. We have seen,
yes,
like I'm just like, oh my god, like I have so
you
many
know,
ideas. But let's talk about it for the people
yeah.
out there listening. It's you might see some people coming forward with
You
new
say
ideas.
something 70 more
Hey!
because yeah, also it's amazing concept, and
Yeah.
I wanted to do it, but not in couple because it can be long,
Yeah.
but as a solo, you know.
Yeah.
And I did something in Russia a few months ago, so it was also amazing concept. So it's something that can be developed as well.
Yeah. We're gonna have to talk, and I know that I could talk to you for like hours, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just want people out there to like keep an eye on you because it feels like you are onto a lot of things. And in the end of my interviews, I always have something called fill in the blanks. So I'm gonna start a sentence, and you can end my sentence with one word, or maximum an end of a sentence. For example, when I hear a good song, I feel, and then you answer whatever you want. Okay?
Okay.
All
Yes.
right. So, as a leader, I always try to make my follower feel
Comfortable.
comfortable. Nice. As a teacher, I always want to give my students.
My energy.
Nice. When I am on stage doing a solo performance, I want my audience to feel.
My feelings.
Nice. And the last one, if anyone out there want to find me on social media, you should look at.
My Facebook page.
Yay! And your Facebook page is?
Dstreet.
Dstreet. And you can find you on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yeah. So just Dstreet is my artist name. So with that, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and yeah. Even if you put Dstreet on YouTube, you will find first Kizomba because it's more about Kizomba. If you go down, you will find so many battles that I did, you know.
Yeah. So people should take a look, and I'm gonna link everything in the description below. And from my heart to yours, I'm like so proud of you for representing the culture. And I know when I saw you in Istanbul performing, and I was like, oh my God, he's doing a solo popping show on a salsa stage, and he's the only one that knows how to do this. So I also want to say thank you so much for representing our culture and taking it into platforms that has never seen what you do. So thank you so much for this, and thank you for coming on this interview.
Thank you. I forget to say something important.
Say it. You are free.
So it's not late. Between these two words, hip hop and Kizomba. I was in Ukraine last year. I was working there, and I organized two Battle Kiz festivals with Oksana. And in September, I organized another event. I bring my hip hop team to Ukraine. And there I organized weekend with Kizomba workshops and parties, and also with hip hop battle in this event. So I wanted to bring hip hop community from there, and they are amazing. Level there is crazy. In Ukraine, hip hop dancer, popping dancer, it's something really amazing. And also Kizomba community. And then I say, okay, guys, I introduce you together. You can meet, and they were all like curious. Kizomba people, they watched the hip hop battle, the hip hop dancer. They stayed to watch Kizomba, and it was like, wow, it's interesting, you know. So it was something like this. And I want to repeat it, maybe here or I don't know. But yeah, we should sometimes connect together, you know. It's not.
Yeah, let's maybe do that because in here in the Netherlands and Sweden, you know, I also have my connections in the hip hop scene, so that would be really, really dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice,
It would be
nice.
super dope.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, and see you soon. Don't forget to click subscribe, comment below, and give us a rating or review. We have a Facebook page, YouTube page, and we are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and all the other podcast platforms. We also have an Instagram, so don't forget to tag us in your favorite episode and share it with the world, because we read all of it.